So welcome friends. Today we'll discuss Axis Bank Limited. It's a large cap bank with a market capitalization about 3 lakh crores. If we have a look at the bank, it is the third largest private bank in India with about 4 crore customers, 95,000 employees and about 5,000 branches. In terms of market share, they have a market share of 5.3%. In terms of assets, in terms of deposits, they have a market share of 4.9%. In terms of advances, they have a market share of 5.9%. And in terms of credit cards, they have a market share of 14.1%. Their net interest margin is 4.10%, cost of assets is 2.32%, and operating profit margin is 2.73%. Their CAR is at 17.74% and CET Tier 1 is at 14.38%. They have a cumulative provisioning of 11,800 crores. PCR stands at 80% and net NPA stands at 0.41%. Key subsidiaries contributed 29%. Rather, PAT of growth in Axis Finance is 29%. Axis AMC PAT stands at 91 crores. Axis capital position in terms of ECM is second, and growth in Axis Securities PAT in Q1 FY24 is 14%. If we have a look at the highlights of the quarter gone by, their net interest income grew by 27% year on year and 2% quarter on quarter. Net interest margin were at 4.10%, up by 50 basis points year on year. Advances grew by 22% year on year and 2% quarter on quarter. Domestic loan book grew by 26% year on year and 2% quarter on quarter. Their CASA stood at 44%, up 151 basis points year on year and 31 basis points quarter on quarter. Overall capital adequacy ratio CAR stood at 17.74% with CET1 ratio of 14.38%. They added about 11 lakh credit cards in Q1 of FY24, which made their card in force market share of approximately 14% in last 6 months. Their GNPA showed an improvement by 80 basis points. It declined to 1.96% and net NPA also declined by 23 basis points to 4.41%. PCR remained healthy at 80%. Provisionings though have increased from 300 crores in Q4 of FY23 to 1000 crores in Q1 of FY24. Now let's have a look at the key financials of the company. Market cap of the company is 3 lakh crores. Current price is 1,100. It made a 52-week high of 1,048 and 52-week low of 745. Stock is trading at a P/E of 13.5. Book value is 422, which is about 2.25 times the book value. Dividend yield is 0.10%, ROCE is 6.15%, ROE is 14.5%, debt to equity is 8.88, which is okay for a bank. Promoters holding is 8.19%. Actually, this is held by LIC of India. So it's actually a professionally managed company. Price to book value is 2.237. And if we look at the price chart of the stock price chart, it was about 44 rupees in 2005, and today it stands at about 1036. Having a look at the quarterly performance of the company, revenue grew by 2000 crores from 24,000 crores to 26,000 crores quarter on quarter basis, and year on year basis it grew from 19,000 crores to 26,000 crores. Financing margin have declined a bit from 16% to 10%, and profit before tax stood at 8,192 crores. If we look at the yearly performance of the company in in 2014, the revenues of the bank were 30,000 crores, which has which has almost tripled by 2023 to 87,448 crores. Operating profit, uh, financing margin is a decent 29%. Of course, there were dips in the previous quarter, and net profit has grown consistently for last few years. If you see from March 2020, from 1800 crores to 7200 crores to 14,000 crores, now it stands at around 11,000 crores. Bank has a reserves of 1 lakh crores and borrowings of 8 lakh 50 crores. Having a look at the shareholding pattern, there are actually zero promoters. FIs hold 52%, DIIs hold about 38% in the bank, and public holds 10%. So this is about Axis Bank Limited. We'll meet up soon in a new video. Till then, take care. Goodbye.